Chris Rock's brothers poke on the Oscar slap incident. Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. It seems that the Rock family has each other's back when any one of them is publicly humiliated. Kenny Rock and Tony Rock had a lot to say about the whole incident, so watch the whole video to know everything, what they said about the Oscar incident. So let us start with the brother who is a little less famous than Chris Rock himself. We are talking about Tony Rock. He is an actor and comedian just like his brother, but is just a little less well-known in the industry. Chris Rock did not really respond to the incident like he should have because he has so much at stake and a reputation to uphold. He cannot just do whatever he wants like Will Smith did. So he had already made his outrage with the whole incident known on Twitter while he responded to some fans. Some asked him what would be his reaction if the Smiths personally approached them and asked forgiveness. He had replied how he was still waiting for it. Then he is completely vocal about it on his show. While doing his piece, he gradually moved on and brought up the topic of how the stage was in the Oscars, where they could just walk up on stage and do whatever they wanted. He also said how if they even make it to the stage, they're not nominated for anything but his hands. He really wants to say that Will Smith did not deserve the award, but to be slapped in return. It seems like he is really upset with the Oscars as they had not taken 15 minutes to present Smith with the award. He surely would have hit Will Smith back if he had been on the award show. He then roared about how the rest of the year was going to be packed. Whenever they see him perform a show, it will be a pack. This was a reference to the late rapper Tupac Shakur. Something very interesting to note here is that Tupac had dated Jada Smith, and they had a whole mess created there. He was very clearly said that the Instagram apology that seems more to have come from the PR team would not count. Well, he's not wrong because Will should have actually apologized to Chris Rock when he was giving his acceptance speech and had asked forgiveness from both the Academy and his friends while completely forgetting the one whom he had actually assaulted. Now we are not saying that what Chris Rock did was completely fine. Alopecia is something very serious and should not be joked about. Even if Chris Rock was not aware of Jada's condition, he should have researched the whole thing and then made any comments. The dialogues might have been scripted as well, but he should have taken the courtesy to research what he was saying and then say anything else. Moreover, both Jada and Chris Rock were a part of a film, so he must have known something about her. Will Smith could have cursed at Chris or even sued him for humiliating his wife, but physically assaulting him in front of the whole world was not correct. In this regard, even Kenny Rock did not back down and criticize Will Smith openly, so we can see that Kenny had confirmed that Chris Rock was not aware of Jada having alopecia. In an interview, he said that when he saw Will Smith slapping Chris, he thought it was more of a skit and not something real. Later on, he notices the shocked face of his brother and Will Smith cursing him after he returns to his seat. Kenny's heart broken into a million pieces for his brother. He was really sad that his brother had to go through so much humiliation over something he did not really know much about and did not deserve as well. He brought out how serious the situation was because he had come across the video on the internet over 20 times in a day. This was a tortoise for him because he had to see his loved one publicly humiliated over and over again, and he could not do anything about it. Recounting how he got to know about the incident, Kenny was on a train when this whole incident took place. He had received some calls from his friends about checking what had happened at the Oscars, but he could not understand what was being said and did not think much of it then due to poor connectivity. He went on to say how Chris was not really a threat to either Will Smith or Jada. Will Smith was not at all respectful to his brother, and he belittled him in front of the whole world that were watching the show live, and the recorded version as well. He's not at all satisfied with the decision taken by the Academy. He demands that they take his award from him as an apt punishment for the assault. He even said how 10 years of the ban was not enough for what he had done to Chris. According to him, the Academy will not even follow through with a whole 10 years ban and invite Will Smith back just after 2 or maybe 5 years. He said he was going to keep a check on them and make sure that they at least followed through with the punishment they had given to him. Recently, Kenny has signed up for a celebrity boxing match. In an interview, he said how he has not found an opponent yet. Taking a chance, the interviewer asked whether Chris and Will should face each other in a ring. The actor instead replied that Will should be his opponent instead. He seems really pissed off right now. He commented how he would let his hands do all the talking instead. We really do hope that they do not encounter each other on a deserted street or things are going to happen. It is not just his family members, but a lot of people are outraged over the matter. It is interesting to note that if he had just cursed at Chris or not said anything, it would have been Chris in hot water for the insensitive joke. Even Kenny has not accepted the Instagram apology of Will Smith. He too is outraged over the measly PR cover-up. This is shocking to them as they have worked with Will Smith before, so this was not expected from him. Will Smith has become the joke of the city as LeVar Burton and Nate Bargatze practically trolled him. Burton requested the audience that they had a comedian coming up next day and all should refrain from coming up to the stage and smacking him. This was not all. Bargatze had a giant helmet on and walked up on the stage. Apparently, this is what all the comedians now have to wear to the stage, especially when they start joking. Trevor Noah even said that he was jealous of Will Smith because now, instead of decking up and coming to the Oscars and then pretending to smile when others won, he could just relax and watch it from his house. So that's it for today, guys. If you like this video, then like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Adios!